Alrighty, today I am updating my no buy slash low buy. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more. I have been really enjoying this. I'm excited to share this update and let's get into it. Okay, so I started this no buy in February, and so it's been about 8 months. And it started out as unintentional. I just hadn't really been buying a lot of makeup. And so I just kind of kept going with it. And in these 8 months, I have now purchased one makeup item, which you may have seen already because I did a video on it about a month ago when I purchased that. But since that purchase 1 month ago, I have not bought any more makeup, which is really exciting. I'm proud of myself. I was worried that because I went so long without buying any makeup. So from February until August, when I made this purchase, I bought zero makeup products. And as far as skincare, I only bought replacements and I have still been on that. The only skincare I have purchased in these 8 months was running out of face wash, running out of sunscreen, and I think I bought my Differin gel once, but that's it. Oh, and my bio oil because I ran out of that. I'm only buying skincare products if I have run out of that item, which is awesome. I'm really proud of myself. And I have kind of minimized my skincare routine. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. I don't know. I just haven't been using as many products, partly out of laziness. And I don't know that it's necessary. I do kind of feel like the most important things are SPF and retinoids. So if I'm doing that, it's the most important. So, whatever. But as far as the makeup, so I went through February through August, zero makeup products purchased, which is exciting. And I don't think I ran out of anything either. And so the purchase that I did make in August is the Urban Decay Naked palette. I did a whole video on it. I did a get ready with me. You can check that out if you care. I am wearing this today. It's really beautiful and I'm glad that I bought this. Now, I've only used it 3 times since I bought it because a lot of days I just kind of put some bronzer in my crease and move on with my life. As far as eyeshadow, I have been doing more simple eyeshadow looks and more simple makeup looks, but I'm so happy that I bought this. I had this when it originally came out, which was, I think they said it was 15 years ago. I don't remember, crazy. But at that time, I bought it when it came out, and it was only like the third or fourth high-end makeup purchase I've ever made. And so I wore this palette so much. Like this was my go-to. It was my favorite. I didn't have 150 eyeshadow palettes at the time. I only had a few. And so I wore this so much. I really did. And then eventually I got rid of it. It was about, I think, 7, 8 years ago when I decluttered mine because it was like kind of dry and crusty. But then I kind of regretted getting rid of it because of the nostalgia. And I really considered buying it before they discontinued. We knew they were going to bring this back. Let me just say that out there. When they discontinued this and they had like the funeral for it, was that last year or the year before? I don't know. I think it was like 2 years ago. I knew eventually they were going to bring it back. Okay. And I think we all did. We all did. It was a bit of a marketing ploy, but hey, it worked because I bought it. So I did consider buying it at that time a few years ago when they discontinued it. But I thought, I don't know, I have a lot of palettes, so I'm glad I waited. I'm really glad I waited because now I have a nice fresh one. And now I'm like, okay, I don't want to get rid of this ever because of the nostalgia that I have for this because I wore it so much. I mean, this was my go-to palette through pretty much most of my 20s because I think when this came out, boy, I'm trying to remember how old I was. I don't know. I think I was around like 25. So from like, I think 25 to 30, 31-ish, I wore this palette like a lot, nonstop. And then eventually got rid of it. But yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia. So I'm glad I have this. Truly. And the amazing part was, this is expensive, by the way. They're charging, I think, $59, $60 for this, $60. When this first came out, when I bought it, I think it was $42, I want to say, maybe 44. It definitely was not more than 45, I don't think. So they are charging for this, okay? Maybe inflation, all that, but Urban Decay, come on. But hey, they knew we'd buy it, and I did. But the good part is Ulta had 10 times the points on Urban Decay when this came out. So your girl got her points, okay? I am very excited about that because I already had some Ulta points, and now this purchase brought me up to over 2,000, which is, I think I have like $132 worth of Ulta points or something like that. But I will talk about that a little bit later, what I'm kind of thinking about doing with those Ulta points. But bottom line, February through August, I bought 0 makeup items. August, I bought this. Since then, I've bought nothing. Now, for full transparency, I do get a little bit of makeup PR here and there, and I'm pretty picky about what PR I get, and I don't get a lot. But in the last month, I did get a couple of things that I wanted to share. I did get the new Nomad Cosmetics palette. This is called the Fuji 5 Lakes. It is beautiful. I've only worn it once though, so I need to wear this more and maybe do a look with it. I don't know. We'll see. But it's really beautiful. And I love Nomad, and this packaging is like this 3D effect. It's so stunning. Like, they have such good themes in packaging and execution. So yes, I love the Nomad formula. I'm excited to use this more. So thank you to them for sending me this. And then I did get a PR package from What's Up Beauty. They did send me 2 of their eyeshadow duos, which I do have their full-size palettes. If I can open this. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, here's one of them. I couldn't get the other one open. I will say this packaging is hard to open, which is frustrating. But the eyeshadows are good. This one is called Latitude. So there it is. I do have their palettes. Their formula is amazing. I really love the What's Up Beauty formula. And then the most exciting thing is they came out with a primer. This is the Positivity Lightweight Hydrating Face Primer. It says it is silicone-free, clean, cruelty-free, vegan. And I've had this for, I think, about 3 weeks, and I have been using this a lot. I want to do like a separate video on favorites and that sort of thing, but I have to say, I love this primer. It is really, really good. And you guys know I am like a primer lover. I have to have primer. I cannot wear, even if I'm wearing a little concealer, I have to put on primer because otherwise nothing will last on my face. I have very normal skin, but I have lines and stuff. And trust me, makeup will not stay on my face without primer. So for me, that is crucial. And I really like this one. It is doing that like smoothing, pore filling thing, but also giving hydration. It's a really, really good primer. So shout out to them for how good this is. I'll do more videos. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a favorites video, and this would definitely be in that. So yes, that was the PR that I got. These from What's Up Beauty. Oh, they also sent me another one of their mascara because I told them how much I love their mascara and mine dried out. So I got that as well, which is really awesome. And then I got the Nomad palette. So full transparency throughout this no buy, I have been getting a little bit PR here and there. So I would say through this about 8 months, maybe some months I may not get any PR, some months I may get a couple of things. So full transparency, it's not, I didn't go the full 8 months without getting any new makeup into my collection because of that. So just FYI. But what I'm thinking of doing with the Ulta points, so I'm like, I have those. I don't know. I've had them now for a month since I bought the Urban Decay palette, and I've been thinking, what am I going to do with those? So I'm thinking, I don't know, because now Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona are at Ulta. So I was thinking maybe getting the new Natasha Denona palette with my points, maybe something else. I don't know. I think I'm going to treat myself a little bit with the Ulta points. I'm thinking about it, but I haven't done it yet. The points are there. They're sitting in my account, and whatever. We have time. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with that. I'm calling this a low buy now because technically I bought that palette, but it's the only purchase I made in 8 months, which is really, really exciting. So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. And so we'll see how this goes. But I'm thinking I'll call this a more of a low buy in case I do end up using those Ulta points. One thing I actually do need to buy very soon is brow gel because I'm on my last brow gel and I don't have much left in it. So that I actually need to buy because I use brow gel every day. That is something that is a pretty crucial part of my makeup routine. So that's something I do want to purchase. And I was low on mascara, but What's Up Beauty sent me that mascara. So I'm good there for a while, but I have plenty of concealers, primers, foundations, eye primer. I have everything else, but brow gel I am almost out of. So that I will have to purchase, which is fine because a replacement, that doesn't really count. Despite all this, I'm still proud of myself. I still think I'm doing well, especially compared to years past, where even when I've done low buys, I would allow myself to buy maybe like 4 or 5 things at a time or per month, I mean. So I don't know, I'm still proud of myself. Let us know how are your low buys and no buys going. I've been trying to update my project pans, so check those out. I've been working hard doing my project pan updates because I had a busy summer. I was out of town for a while, which was amazing. So I'm trying to get back into filming. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.